I went deaf on it. Ever since you left me, more money, more cars, more shows. Ever since you left me, more diamonds, more gold, more motion, more. I went deaf on it. I went deaf on it. All I need is one night.
You gon' have to splurge on it.
All I need is one night.
Whip in a purse.
I went deaf on it. Yes, I fiesta. Drop top G-Wagons, we don't do Teslas. Don't pay for the bag, I pay semesters. I turn dream girls to my new extras. Hand.
Autumn has come to upstate New York. Fall colors abound, and we welcome you inside Highmark Stadium here in Orchard Park. Today, it's week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here, as it'll be the New England Patriots taking on the Buffalo Bills. On the visitor's sideline, Patriot head coach Mike Vrabel. These guys already finding themselves in a pretty massive hole, 0-3 to start the new year. His counterpart on the other side, the head coach of the home team. His guys ready to show out in front of the home fans as they try to send them home happy at the end of this one. 3-0 versus 0-3. Will current form hold? We'll find out as we're off in week 4. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Here come the reigning AFC champion Patriots, led by the MVP runner-up from a year ago, Drake May, now in his 3rd season.
And it's funny how we always talk about how analytics are starting to creep into the game. One analytic that's been there for a long time, teams that start 0-3 usually don't make the playoffs. So we know one quarterback today that's determined to end that slide right now. It's not impossible, but this is a must-win for him and his team.
5 yards on the game's first play, 2nd down. Well, this defense for the Bills, they were excellent last week in the win over the Chargers.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield. Also made it hard for him to escape the pocket and run.
And this defense not giving him anything there, maybe a yard up to the 36. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there that guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
And this pass broken up. Well, the contact well-timed there, and now 4th down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
Yeah, last week in the loss, 5 punts as he gets this one away. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. So here come the Bills on offense for the first time. Leading them out is their rookie quarterback, young man out of Wisconsin.
And he's got to be feeling pretty good about himself right now because he's coming up with a strong performance in their team's win last week. And you can just tell, even early in his rookie season, he's starting to get really comfortable out there, and things are starting to fall into place. In fact, in talking to the rival defensive coordinator, the team he's facing this week, he told me this young man's starting to get it.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. Quick hitter here. It's complete. Shreds him with his stiff arm. Oh, an absolutely filthy juke. He's got some space now. He's on his way. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. A big play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Bills get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. The Bills offense staying out there as they'll line up and go for two.
The Bills are lining up for a two-point conversion.
And he will get in to make it 8-0. And the option play works on the two-point try. What did you think of the call?
I like the call. What you're worried about, though, is if the defense blitzes the play. And if they do, what your answer is, the option. Why? If they blitz it, the quarterback has a chance to get rid of it to a trailing back. That one worked pretty well there.
Ooh, the juke. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Patriots headed out as you get a look at Josh McDaniels, their offensive coordinator. These guys trail here in this first half, and now they'll focus on trying to get some points on this upcoming drive. They'll run with Henderson here to begin the drive. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be second down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
First play of the drive, lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Looking to throw. May. He's got the hook up with Dobbs. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down.
Doesn't matter whether it's a zone coverage or man coverage, the drag route can be effective when it's run well.
They had the catch on second down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at third down. And now the Bills are going to stop it as they call a timeout. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. From the gun on third down is May. No, bottled up fumble. It's out. It's loose. Now this is picked up by the Bills. He was under duress, surveying, trying to find somebody to get the ball out of his hands. In the meantime, the defense, they took it out of his hands.
And when the ball snapped, I know exactly what the defense is thinking. Get a sack, put him on the ground. But when you can also knock the ball free while doing so, oh, there's the bonus for you as a defender.
So here come the Bills out for their second drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. And out of bounds right around the 20. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that will bring up second down.
Second and 5.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. A great play there. His 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Bills are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. The Bills offense staying out there as they'll line up and go for 2.
The Bills are lining up for a 2-point conversion.
They'll try and run it here. And he is in to make it 16-0.
Bills 16. Patriots nothing.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Now a hit and a loose football. Now this is picked, and this is going to be brought back for a Bills touchdown. So that's about as fortuitous of a bounce as you're going to find as it's scooped up and taken in for the touchdown.
And I love how you use the word fortuitous there, because as that popped up, he just happened to be in the right place, grabbed it, and found his way into the end zone.
The extra point splits the uprights, and that pushes the lead up to 23. So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time.
Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally, because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because...
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line.
Well, these defensive coaches, they sure like what they've got in this rookie corner. And with good reason, as you saw there.
He only cost him a day 2 pick, and a lot of people thought he had first-round ability. But when he was available on draft night, that was one where you didn't need the full time to make the selection. You call that pick in early, and he shows why he was so coveted with that interception there.
And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here. And my goodness, they're now out of timeouts here in this first quarter. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
He's got room to roam.
And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12.
He's out of bounds at the 12.
And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. great effort there with his 13th touchdown of the year and second of the game. And the Bills are an extra point away from going up by 30.
The Bills are lining up for a two-point conversion.
They'll look to throw. And this one incomplete. So they went for the two. They don't get it.
Keep the score, Bills 29. Patriots.
Here's the Bills kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. The Patriot offense back out, getting set to go. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember, last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Here's May. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line. He's at it again, Charles. He had the pick six last week. Not a pick six here, but an interception.
It's another Oski, because that's the word we use when we intercept a pass. Oski tells your team to rally around and block for you. Well, that worked really well last week because he had made it all the way to the end zone. This week he got the Oski, maybe not a touchdown, but boy, he's playing really well.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Patriots' 36-yard line.
Second and 2. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Bills, first down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. And quickly they get to the line.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the Patriots' 34-yard line.
They run a draw here on 2nd down. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. 2 running plays, each lose a yard. They'll need to do much better now on 3rd and 12. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
When you look at the scoreboard, you'd think they'd be pretty comfortable right now with this lead, but these guys are absolutely not going to let up. They want to increase their lead, and they want to do it with a big play. Unable to connect in that attempt.
Now look at this. 4th and 12, and they're going to line up to go for it. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. It's their quarterback, 35 yards. And the Bills' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Here we go now as they will again try for 2. They'll try and throw for it. And they are just not going to let up as he is into the end zone here for 2 more.
37. Patriots nothing.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And able to get this out to the 25.
at their own 25-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you've got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
Start of the second quarter, and it's the Patriots in control of the football as they've got a 2nd and 8 forthcoming. And he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Throwing here is May. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
It's going to be another frustrating end to a drive here. This offense, they've not been able to get anything going in this first half. And now it's going to be time to gather on the sidelines and try and figure out what's going wrong. Who has an idea? Who has a plan? Time to implement it.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Well, everything right now that they touch on this side of the football, it seems to turn to gold. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. That lead continues to grow. And, I mean, if they can get points here, Charles, might almost be an insurmountable comeback for the other side.
I think you make a great case for that, so I'm going to flip it over to the other side. Could they make the big comeback? Certainly. Am I expecting it? Not at all. I think if we don't see a drastic change in how they're playing, this blowout's going to get